What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. Today, we're tackling one of the most debated, heated, and honestly uncomfortable topics for newlyweds. Should you merge your bank accounts or keep them separate? Money is the number one reason for divorce, but it's rarely about the math, it's about the meaning. Some people say if you don't merge, you don't trust. Others say if you do merge, you lose your identity. Before we break down the pros and cons, I want to hear from you right now. Pause the video, go to the comments, and tell me, are you team joint, team separate, or team hybrid? I'm going to read through these because I want to see which side of the fence you're on. If you're here to build a stronger foundation for your future, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's get into the breakdown. Option 1, the joint account. Let's start with the traditional route, the joint account. This is where everything, both salaries, goes into one bucket. The pros, complete transparency. There are no secrets. You both see the income, the bills, and the extra spending. This builds a high level of accountability. The we mentality. It reinforces the idea that you are a team. There is no my money or your money, it's our money. This is especially helpful if one spouse earns significantly more than the other. It prevents a power imbalance. Administrative simplicity, one login, one set of bills, one emergency fund. It's cleaner. The cons, the loss of autonomy. If you want to buy something, you might feel like you have to ask permission or explain yourself. For someone who has been independent for 10 years, that can feel like being a child again. Different spending personalities. If one of you is a saver and the other is a spender, a joint account is a ticking time bomb for arguments. Every Starbucks run becomes a notification on the saver's phone that causes a fight. Option 2, separate accounts. Now, let's look at the other side. Keeping things exactly how they were before you said, I do. The pros, financial independence. You maintain your sense of self. You worked for that paycheck and you decide where it goes. This eliminates the permission dynamic. Peace of mind. If your spouse has a gambling problem, a shopping addiction, or just bad debt, your personal assets are protected. It creates a safety net. Surprises stay surprises. It's a lot easier to buy an anniversary gift when your partner doesn't see the transaction at the jewelry store 20 minutes after you left. The cons, the roommate syndrome. It can start to feel like you're just living together rather than building a life. I paid the rent, you owe me for the electricity. That transactional energy can bleed into the romance. Hidden inequality. If one person is struggling and the other is thriving, separate accounts make that gap very visible. It can breed resentment fast. And the hybrid, the yours, mine, and ours model. This is the model I see working best for most modern couples. You have one joint account for the we stuff, rent, groceries, kids, and investments. Then you both have individual accounts where a set allowance or fun money goes every month. Why this wins? It gives you the unity of a team, but the freedom of an individual. You agree on the big goals together, but you don't have to explain why you bought another video game or another handbag. At the end of the day, there is no right answer, only the answer that works for your relationship. But here is the challenge is a stud. If you can't talk about the bank account, you can't talk about the future. I want to hear from the experts in the comments, the people who have been married 5, 10, or 20 years. What worked for you? Did you start joint and move to separate? Share your experience so the newlyweds watching this can learn from your mistakes. If you found this helpful, share this video with a couple you know who's about to get married. It might save them a year of arguments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.